Here's the approach by Dan Ulinchny and the kick, and it will be taken down at the 5-yard line to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, up near the 25-yard line. Returning the kick was Corey Noble for Admiral King. About a 20-yard return to the 25-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Admirals. Quarterback is Eric Zimmerman. We'll see Mike Parker at fullback. O'Brien O'Neill will be the starting tailback. We'll see both Chris Zarisky and Malcolm Barnett at wingback. Michael Taylor, Corey Noble, and Brian Lopez will all be in a split end during the evening, and Tim Nimick will get the start at tight end tonight for the Admirals. They come out with the 3 wide receivers. Nimick will be a wide receiver to the right. Barnett will be in the slot to the right. And we have a wide out to the left. That's Lopez on 1st down. It's Zimmerman on a quarterback keeper, and Zimmerman goes across the 30, up near the 31, close to the 32-yard line.
You know, interesting call against the 4-4. If they're out too wide, it's there, and he just took off, and the rest of the team didn't even move. He in the center left, and that was a good 1st down play.
Give him a gain of 7 to the 32, 2nd down and 3. This time we'll have Noble wide to the right. Nimick will be wide left, and in the slot to the left will be Barnett. The give is to the fullback Parker. Parker across the 35, up near the 37-yard line, has the 1st down. Jeff Whitaker in on the stop for Lorain High.
They came right back and attacked the middle again, Bob, with a trap to the fullback, and I think we'll see a lot of that play this evening.
Well, Admiral King is a predominantly running football team. In 5 games, they've put the ball up 69 times, which is an average of, just about 15 or 16 a ball game. So not a lot of throwing by Admiral King, but a little more than normal for them. Again from the eye on 1st down. Here's the pitch to O'Neill. Breaks the tackle in the backfield. 35. Heads outside of the 40. Breaks another tackle and goes down at the 41-yard line. Chris Chiaffi got over there. He was helped out on the tackle by Jim Reese and by Tony Sharp.
You know, on a play like that, to the people sitting at home, it doesn't seem like a big gain, but he was hit in the backfield, made a tremendous run to get the 4 yards that he got.
We have our first penalty flag of the night, and it is a clipping penalty on the Admirals, so the run by O'Neill will be negated by the penalty, and Terry King has already made the signal to the Lorain defense to take the penalty call. And they'll mark it off 15 yards from the point of the foul, which is the 40-yard line, or 41-yard line, and that'll put the ball down at the 26. Admirals have to get to the 47 for a 1st down, so it'll be 1st and 21 for the Admirals.
And that forces you out of your running offense.
Nimick will be wide to the left. Barnett will be a slot back to the left. Noble about 7 to the right. Backs are in the eye. Here's the give to O'Neill. O'Neill had to make sure he had the football, breaks 1 tackle, gets up near the 29-yard line for a pickup of about 3, 2nd down and 7, but that time the exchange and the handoff between Zimmerman and O'Neill was not a clean one.
No, that looks a little dangerous back there. That can cause a mistake that they don't want at this end of the field.
10 minutes remaining to play in the 1st quarter, no score. Lopez will be out wide to the right, Nimick wide left. Barnett will be a slot back to the left. Backs are in the eye on 2nd down and 18 from their 29-yard line for the Admirals. Zimmerman back to throw his first. Quick little pump to Nimick. He's got it at the 35, and he goes down at the 35-yard line. Adam Klingshirn was over there on the tackle along with Tony Sharp for the Steelman.
Nice throw, nice catch, and excellent coverage by Lorain right there to make the tackle.
Gain is to the 35-yard line, pickup of 6. That'll bring up 3rd down and 12 to go for the 1st down.
Tough play call for the quarterback here. That's a lot of yards to make in 1 down.
It'll be Noble out wide to the left, Nimick wide to the right. Barnett will be a slot back right. Backs are in the eye. Zimmerman back to throw, looking, fires to the right side, and it's overthrown for Barnett at the 40-yard line. Good coverage by Adam Klingshirn by the Steelman. 4th down and a punting situation for the Admirals.
If he does complete the pass, he's going to go out of bounds and short of the 1st down, but it was good coverage, and there wasn't much chance for the completion there. They also had 2 linebackers blitzing the quarterback, and he did well to get the ball off.
Jamie Godman and Joe Rosario will be back in double safety for the Steelman. Zimmerman will be back to punt for Admiral King. Good snap, not much of a rush put on. Kick is away, good kick. It will be Godman backed up to his 26-yard line. Lost his balance, pets himself up. He gets to the 30, still on his feet, falls forward to the 34-yard line. So about an 8-yard return by Jamie Godman.
Coaches won't be real happy with that coverage. That punt was kicked too well to be returned that far.
Dave Vandergrift had the tackle for the Admirals. 1st and 10 for the Steelmen. Quarterback is Adam Klingshirn, getting his first start at quarterback of the season tonight for Lorain. The fullback will be Jim Reese, and the tailback will be Tony Sharp. We'll have Chris Chiaffi in there as a tight end, and we will see both Joe Rosario and Jason Linkus, and we'll also see number 30, John Rector, in there as a wide receiver, and he is out wide to the right on first down is Rector. Godman a wingback left, and the backs are in the eye. 1st and 10 from the 34. Klingshirn the pitch to Sharp around his left end. He gets hit and brought down at the line of scrimmage. Eric Koski came up to make the tackle, and he hit him high, and he hit him sideways and knocked him down for no gain.
It's interesting, Bob, with the two different formations, it's almost like the two schools have changed roles.
No gain on the play. 2nd down, and maybe about 10 and a little bit. The ball just shy of the 34-yard line. Rosario will be split wide to the left. Chaffee will be tight right. Godman a slot back to the left. Back to throw, Klingshirn sets, fires short. The pass is caught at the 39-yard line. That's by Jamie Godman. So that's a gain of 5. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5.
Nice throw, nice pattern.
And that's really the kind of pass that, you know, for a quarterback, his first start, maybe a little nervous. It's the kind of pass you want him to throw on that first pass.
Well, that's not a bad pass to throw anytime. It's a safe pass. If he doesn't catch it, it's going to go out of bounds, and you know, it's hard to defend.
And he threw it low and toward the outside, where the only man who was going to get it was his own receiver.
Absolutely.
Rector wide left, Godman in the slot left, 3rd down and 5 from the 39-yard line of the Steelman. This is it. Klingshirn back to throw, throws long, downfield for Rector, incomplete. Rector and Lopez for Admiral King kind of tied up about the 33-yard line. They both kind of stopped as if they thought the ball was going to be underthrown, and then it sailed over their heads.
You know, at first I thought it was going to be intercepted, and then I thought it was going to be a touchdown. The defensive man went for the ball and went over his head, and the quarterback really took a pop that time, Bob.
4th down. Tobias Toothman will be back to punt. Actually, now back to punt is Dan Ulichny. And the snap goes to Toothman, the up man. He is their normal punter. He kicks it up high. A spiral hits at the 40, takes a bounce down past Noble, and it's going to roll down out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
That's an unusual punting formation. Maybe they don't have confidence in their center. They have a safety man back there. I don't know.
It was a high snap. Toothman had to leave his feet to get it.
Yes, he did. And you see what happened when you don't field the ball.
Yep.
They lost 15 yards.
So the Admirals will have their second possession of the night at the 23-yard line, 1st and 10. No score. Officials take timeout momentarily. There's 7:10 remaining to play here in the first quarter. Now we're set to go. The Admirals with their wide formation. Zimmerman the give to O'Neill. O'Neill up to the 25. O'Neill still charging forward. Finally goes down near the 28, close to the 29-yard line.
Good hard running that time. I thought they had him at the line of scrimmage, and we were going to see a no-gain play.
Jim Reese will get the credit for the tackle. That'll be a gain of 5 to the 28. 2nd down and 5. O'Brien O'Neill coming into the game, 307 yards rushing. Nimick will be wide right. Barnett a slot back right. Noble wide left. Back to throw. Zimmerman looks. Fires long over the middle for Noble, and it's intercepted down at the 33-yard line. Dan Ulichny with the intercepted pass. They'll spot him down at the 32-yard line of the Steelmen.
He had great coverage the whole way, Robert. He just was on him, and the ball was underthrown, and the defensive back made a sensational play.
The interception by the Steelmen, that was their 9th of the season, and that is only the 2nd interception that Zimmerman has thrown this year. So Lorain 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Godman will be a wing back to the right. Rector will be wide right. Chaffee tight left. Backs are in the eye. There's the give to the tailback. Sharp up to the 35. Sharp falls forward to the 37-yard line.
Broke a tackle right at the line of scrimmage and made himself a nice gain.
He's tripped up down there by Tyson Greenhill. Helping out on that tackle was Brian Smith. Pickup of 6, 2nd down and 4. Tony Sharp has approximately 240 yards rushing coming into the game tonight. He had a good game against Midview last week with 75 yards rushing. Godman will be a wing back to the right. He'll now come in motion to the left. Backs are in the eye. 2nd down and 4. The give is to Toothman, the fullback. 40, 45, 46-yard line. Has the first down for the Steelmen. Eric Koski and Brian Lopez on the tackle for the Admirals.
That really opened up in a hurry, and he was through there and running down the field.
1st and 10 for the Steelmen. The ball just past the 45-yard line, closer to the 46 of the Steelmen.
They must have seen something in their scouting report that caused them to run that play, because they came away from motion and made a nice gain.
Reese is back in now at fullback on 1st down. Godman a wing back to the left. Backs are in the eye. Movement in the line. Here's the give to Sharp. Sharp gets up to the line of scrimmage and got hit down. No, it was a fake to Sharp. Excuse me. And hit behind the line. That was a heck of a fake. That was Adam Klingshirn keeping the ball, and he got dropped down all the way back to the 37-yard line. And one of the Admirals is shaken up. But I admit it, I was completely fooled on that.
What you had there was a play-action pass, and I was going to say earlier, with that tailback and the good action in there, a play-action pass would be a great play. Unfortunately, they didn't block very well.
There's an official timeout on the field. The score, the Admirals nothing, the Steelmen nothing. We'll be right back. And up for the Admirals, he went off the field under his own power. That will go as a quarterback sack. It was also a sack of the announcer that time. And that will bring up a 2nd down and about 17 from the 39-yard line of the Steelmen.
Mr. and Mrs. Kerber, report to the south gate.
Rosario will be out wide to the left. Now we have an official timeout momentarily.
They're dressing one another.
Now we're all set to go. Godman will be a wing back right. Chaffee will be tight right. Backs are in the eye. 2nd down and 17. Godman coming in motion to the left. Klingshirn back to throw. Looking, fires to the left side. It is caught at the 50, out of bounds. At the 48-yard line is Joe Rosario of the Steelmen. O'Brien O'Neill had the coverage for the Admirals. That was a nicely thrown ball.
You're being very kind there, Bob. O'Brien O'Neill was in the same county, but he didn't have any coverage.
3rd and 3.
The man went in motion, and he just didn't.
Klingshirn made a nice throw there.
Yes, he did. Same pattern he threw last time, just a little longer.
3rd down and about 4. Admiral King territory, the 48-yard line. Eye in the backfield. The handoff goes to Sharp. Sharp hit at the line, falls forward to the 36-yard line. It's going to be about 2 yards shy, actually closer to a yard shy of the 1st down.
4th and 1.
I mean, interesting
just about
call.
a yard, yeah. Looks like Terry King's going to go for it. 4:15 to play, 1st quarter. No, he's not. The offense is going to come out. So Ulichny and Toothman both go in again. Toothman will be the up man. Ulichny will stand behind him.
I think he's back there as a safety. I really do. I don't think they're going to snap it over anybody's head to punt.
There it goes to Toothman. There's the kick. Nice high spiral. Noble runs under it at the 15 to the 20. 25, gets a block. Goes forward at the 30, 26, fumble. Admirals have it. As Noble recovered his own fumble at the 26-yard line. He got hit, the ball jarred loose, but his own momentum took him right back to where the ball fell down.
2 very excellent punters in this game.
Very much so. 1st and 10 for the Admirals. This is their 3rd possession of the quarter. Still no score, 3.5 minutes to go in the 1st period. Nimick will be wide to the left. Barnett a slot back left. Lopez out to the right. They give on 1st down to the fullback Parker. Parker goes up the middle, and he fights forward across the 30, near to the 31-yard line.
They've had good success on 1st down each time they've had the football. Unfortunately, the one time they got a clipping penalty, but they've had good success on 1st down.
Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. As they actually have to get the ball closer to the 37-yard line for the 1st down. Noble will be wide to the left. Nimick wide right. Barnett a slot back to the right. Backs are in the eye. The fake to the fullback. Here's the pitch to O'Neal around his end. Coming to the right side to the 30, to the 35. He's forced out of bounds near the 37, close to the 38-yard line. Into the Lorain bench here on the near sideline. It'll depend on the spot whether he gets the first down or not, but he looks like he should have it at the 38.
Had an excellent block that time by number 11 to spring him on the play.
Admirals from their own 38.
Reminder for you to stay with WEOL after our game is over on tape delay. Wally Mintus and Jim Taylor will have the call from Knights of Columbus Field, as it will be Elyria Catholic taking on Lorain Catholic. Not only is that a traditional rivalry, a lot of computer points at stake in that one.
Now that we understand that, we can talk about it.
1st and 10, high in the backfield. Here's the give up the middle. This is to O'Neal, and O'Neal falls forward to the 39-yard line. Chris Chaffee on the tackle that time for the Steelmen, along with William Noble.
And just as we talk about their success on first down, they only get a yard.
Ball will be spotted just shy of the 39-yard line. Gain of 1. 2nd down and 9.
Every other play was a quick hitting play. That was a slow developing play, and with that 4-4 defense, the linebackers have a chance to react and get to the ball carrier.
Noble wide right, Nimick wide left, Barnett slot left. Backs are in the eye. 2nd down. Zimmerman to throw, ball batted up in the air at the line of scrimmage and falls incomplete at the 40-yard line. Once the ball was batted up in the air, it was a mad scramble to try to come down with the deflection, but no one could get to it.
I don't think the defenders knew where it went because that was up high. You know, we saw the same thing with him last week. He gets a lot of balls batted. We have to watch his delivery. He must throw the ball sidearm because, what is he, 6'3"?
Let's see. Zimmerman, 6'4".
6'4". He shouldn't be having that many balls batted that way.
Of course, Bernie Kozar, 6'5", and he gets a lot
batted. Well, he throws sidearm also.
Yeah. 3rd down and 9. Nimick will be wide to the left. Barnett a slot back left. Lopez wide right. Zimmerman back to throw. Looking, under pressure, fires, passes incomplete behind the intended receiver, O'Brien O'Neal, at the 48-yard line. Dave Szabo had the coverage for the Steelmen.
That was dangerously close to another interception.
The Lorain High School boys soccer team had a
4th down, 9 for the Admirals. They managed 1 first down on that possession. Zimmerman will be back to punt. Rosario and Godman will be dropping back in double safety near their own 30-yard line.
Eric Zimmerman in punt formation for the Admirals. Jamie Godman, Joe Rosario.
Good snap. Again, not much of a rush by the Steelmen. Good punt. High spiral. Takes Godman all the way back to his 16-yard line where he calls the fair catch.
He nailed that one.
Oh, did he ever.
Oh, my.
And there's really no wind to speak of tonight, so it's not wind-aided at all.
The flag's rather almost calm. It's just kind of hanging there. You know, I think he needs to throw a couple passes like Lorain's throwing to get himself some confidence, where he can get his feet set, throw the football, get a completion. He's throwing some tough passes, and he needs to get some confidence in himself.
Minute 57 remaining in the first quarter. There's still no score between the Admirals and the Steelmen. Steelmen with the ball, 1st and 10. Linkus will be out wide to the right. Godman a wing back left. He'll come in motion to the right. Backs are in the eye. On first down, here's the pitch to Sharp around his left end. Cuts it back up the middle across the 20. He'll fall forward to the 21-yard line for a pickup of about 4. Tyson Greenhill had the tackle. He was helped out on the stop that 10 by O'Brien O'Neal.
That time when they went in motion, Admiral King has adjusted, and they made the adjustment to cover the problem they had a few plays ago.
Give him a gain of close to 5. We'll call it 2nd down and a long 5 to go for the first down. Rosario will be wide to the left. Chaffee will be tight to the right. Godman will be a wing back to the left, and the backs are in the eye. Klingshirn on the give to Sharp again up the middle, hit at the line and goes down. And again, it was coming up to make the stop that time. Brian Glick, number 42.
This is a big play because this could give the Admiral some field position if they hold them here.
3rd down and 3. Ball will be spotted close to the 23-yard line. Rosario will come in with the play. Also coming in as an offensive lineman this play is Rob Chris. He'll replace J.C. Thomas. Rosario will go wide to the right. Chaffee will be tight to the left. Godman a wing back left. Backs are in the eye. Klingshirn Back to throw, rolling right, under pressure, rolls to the left, throws left, pass was almost intercepted at the 25-yard line by Malcolm Barnett.
Whoa. Whoa.
That would have been 6 if he'd been able to hold on to it.
Turn out the lights, the party was over. He was in the end zone. He did everything right but catch the football.
4th down. He did have to reach back for it a little bit, but he did have both arms on it. 4th down and 4.
And that's the problem. He had his arms on it rather than his hands on it, and that's why he didn't catch it.
Noble back in single safety for the Admiral, standing at his 45-yard line. Toothman standing at his 11. High snap.
That's why that guy's back there.
Good kick, though, by Toothman. A line driver hits at the 38, bounces down inside the 30, picked up by Noble at his 27, up the right sideline, 35, knocked down at the 38-yard line. Nice tackle made by Desmond Mitchell to the Steelman.
Bob, we talked about this last week. I really think they need 2 people back there. They've lost 30 yards in field position on 2 punts that they allowed to hit the ground.
I mean, Noble is a quick boy, and he made a nice return there.
You can only cover so much field.
Yeah. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. 25 seconds remaining to play.
Another nice
in the
punt.
first quarter. Very much so. And again, after a high snap. Nemec wide left, Barnett a slot back left. Lopez out to the right. Backs are in the eye on 1st down. Here's the pitch to Bryant Colvin, who's now at a tailback 40. Colvin to the 44, to the 45-yard line. They may even get him to lean across the stripe closer to the 46.
I think you're going to see the ball put right on the line.
Yep. Tackle was made by Rocky Nettles. That'll also be the last play of the period. 1 quarter is done at George Daniel Field. The score, the Admirals nothing, the Steelmen nothing. We'll be right back. 2nd down and 3 from their own 45-yard line. They're going right to left here in the 2nd period. Eye in the backfield, the keeper by Zimmerman. Zimmerman trying to get the 1st down.
He's close.
He's going to be very close. Nettles and Whitaker on the tackle for the Steelmen.
Like about 4 inches short.
He went right behind his center, Ken Savinsky.
And this is a good time, Bob, to give you your due.
Yes.
You and Bob Gray, to Bob Karlovic and Bob Gray, congratulations on Mount Union's great victory last week. They played a fine football game, and they deserved the win. It was a great football game, and congratulations to you and the rest of the Mount Union graduates and to the football team.
And there's a lot of them in this county now.
Unfortunately.
Well, we'll give Baldwin Wallace their due at halftime. Talk about tomorrow night's ball game. And we thank you for that.
You're very well, and deservedly so. It was a great football game.
Just about a half a yard shy of the 1st down. 3rd down, less than a yard to go for the 1st down. And again, it is Zimmerman on the keeper. Zimmerman still battling forward to midfield, but there is a flag on the play.
I don't think he was set.
And Lorain is saying it's going to go against Admiral King.
I don't think he let the people get set.
Illegal procedure on the Admirals will cost him 5. So instead of 3rd down and less than a yard for the 1st down, it'll be 3rd down and about 5.5 yards for the 1st down.
Quarterback was too anxious to go and didn't let his people set for a second, and that's a tough penalty.
Ball comes back to the Admirals' 43-yard line. Don't forget, at the conclusion of both of our games tonight, but at the conclusion of this one, Don and I will be selecting the WEOL Chronicle Telegram Outstanding Player of the Game. Bob Sanders from Midview was our player of the game last Saturday night here at George Daniel. 3rd down and 5. Fake pitch. Back to throw. Zimmerman pops over the middle, and Lopez can't hold it at the 45-yard line of Lorain as Dan Ulinchny was in on the stop and knocked the ball out of his arms.
He's made 2 big plays already this game. He's the one that had the interception, isn't he?
That's right.
And that was that ball was right on the money. He popped it right out of there.
And it was definitely a 1st down.
Oh, nice throw.
4th down punting situation for the Admirals. Godman and Rosario will drop back in double safety. Zimmerman will be back to punt for the Admirals, standing at about his 30. Godman, the deep man, at his 20. Good snap. Here's the one-man rush, and he just gets it away. This will be Rosario at the 12, to the 15, to the 20, down at the 20-yard line. Coming in on the rush that time was Todd Snezik from the left end, and he was just a step or 2 shy of blocking that one.
And it's amazing. They only had 4 people rushing, and they almost blocked the punt.
Yeah.
They definitely had a return on, and they almost blocked the punt. And again, another great punt.
Nose of the football just at the stripe at the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Lorain. No score, 11-17 to play in the first half. Chaffee will be tight to the right. Rosario splits wide left. Godman will be a wingback left. Backs are in the eye. Klingshirn on the give to Sharp. Sharp up the middle. Sharp gets to the 20-yard line, and that is it. Ran into Eric Koski and O'Brien O'Neill. Brian Glick was also there on the tackle.
2nd and 10.
No gain, and Aaron Lopez, who came back out, is shaken up once again. He went out earlier in the game after being shaken up. He came back out to try it again, and now he's hurt again. Since we're
Looks like it's his left knee.
Yeah. Since we're giving each other our due, we mentioned it during the course of the broadcast, Wally and I, last Saturday night. But before we wrapped up our postgame last week, when we were talking about the other games around the area, I mentioned the fact that it looked as if the Lorain County Conference could be coming down to a Clearview-Oberlin showdown next week, and you mentioned to me the fact that don't sell Wellington short. You were impressed by what they did in the second half against Firelands the week before, and Wellington went out and beat them. Elyria and Vermilion. What do you have, Richard?
Well, at the end of the first quarter, it's Elyria 7, Vermilion nothing.
Thank you very much, sir. That's a big game in the Erie Shore tonight. Vermilion undefeated in 5 games. Elyria 4-1, both tied for first place in the conference with Sandusky. Lopez again goes off the field under his own power, but he's being attended to on the sideline now. 2nd down and 9 from the 21-yard line. Eye in the backfield. Godman coming in motion to the left. Klingshirn, long count. Handoff on the delay to Reese. Reese up the middle. Reese has some running room across the 25, falls forward to the 27 near the 28-yard line, where Glick and Lopez will make the tackle. 3rd down and about 1 to go for the first down.
That's twice they've done that. They've motioned to the wide side of the field and run that play back into the short side, both times with great success.
And, you know, Reese does not start out like a ball of fire. It's like he plods into the hole, but then there's the opening, and he just shoots through it.
He does a good job once he sees an opening. He looks for his opening and gets through there.
3rd down in the yard for the Steelmen. Rector will be out wide to the left. Godman will be a wingback left. Chaffee tight right. From the eye, Klingshirn looking over the Admiral King defense. Long count, got him to jump. Now, were they pulled or did they jump on their own? That is the decision. Lorraine's saying they're offside, but we'll see what the officials say.
I didn't see any Lorain people move.
Dead ball foul, offside on the Admirals. So that'll give Lorain a first down on the 5-yard penalty as they'll mark it off to the 34-yard line.
34-yard line, 1st and 10, Steelman.
Been watching the pros too much.
Admirals had a few penalties against Sandusky last week, you'll remember. On first down, Toothman will be out wide to the right. Godman will be a wingback right. Chaffee tight left. Backs are in the eye. Klingshirn back to throw. Looking, rolling to his right now to get away from the pressure. He's going to run 30 down at the 32-yard line. Good coverage in the backfield, in the defensive backfield that time. O'Neill and Glick and also Barnett were in there on the stop for the Admirals.
It was excellent coverage back there. You're absolutely right. And the quarterback, did a good job to, get back close to the line of scrimmage. He probably could have thrown the ball away and avoided the loss, but it's his first start.
Loss of about 1.5 yards. 2nd down and about 11.5 for the first down. Close to 12. 9 minutes remaining in the first half. No score. Eye in the backfield. The slot to the right. The give to Reese, the fullback. Reese gets up to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Ball came loose, but it was whistled dead. Ground cannot cause a fumble. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 12. Steelman for the season in 5 games have only rushed for 461 yards. That's less than 100 yards a ball game. Admirals have rushed for 564 yards, which is about 110 yards a game.
Not up to either one of their standards.
3rd down and 12. Rosario will be wide to the left. Godman a wingback left. Chaffee tight right. Backs are in the eye. Klingshirn, fake handoff, rolls right, looking to throw. Fires. The pass is incomplete at the 42-yard line. It was intended for Jamie Godman. Godman had to go sliding in as if he was going into second base, and as he did, the ball hit off of the shoulder pad and bounced away from him out of incomplete.
If he can stay on his feet, he makes the first down, but as he was sliding, he probably is not going to make the first down if he holds the football.
That's right. 4th down and 12, a punting situation. Toothman back to punt. Again, Ulinchny back there to play safety. Noble back in single safety for the Admiral, standing inside his 35-yard line. Good snap this time. Kick is away. End-over-end kick will bounce at the 36, picked up at the 30 by Noble on a running start, gets up to the 39-yard line. 9-yard return, but the Steelman had that well defensed that time. Rector made the tackle.
You have a flag there
as well.
You have a flag at the ball, and you should have had another flag on that punt. The right guard was moving when the ball was snapped.
Rob Chris also had coverage for the Steelman. Face mask on Lorain. So the 9-yard return, then you tack on the face mask penalty, and the Admirals will be in business in Lorain territory.
First time this evening, isn't it?
I believe so. First and 10 at the Lorain 46-yard line. 8 minutes to play in the first half. No score from George Daniel Field. Admirals with their best opportunity so far in the night to get on the board. Nimick will be wide this time to the left. In the slot will be Barnett. They give to the tailback O'Neal, and O'Neal inside the 45 to the 44, near the 43-yard line. Gain of about 3, 2nd down and 7.
You know, both teams have played very sound defense so far. We've seen a very good interception, some key pass breaks-ups, and good pressure on both quarterbacks. So
yes,
it's been excellent defense so far.
Lopez will be wide to the left. Barnett will be a slot to the left. Tight right, backs are in the eye. 2nd down and 7. They give to the fullback Parker, 45, 40-yard line. They may put him down at the 41. We'll see if they give him the stripe or not, because he kind of skipped a bit to the 40-yard line.
Both officials are right on that 40.
Yes, they are. So they are going to give him the stripe at the 40-yard line. Will bring up 3rd down and 4. Jim Reese had the tackle for the Steelman.
He made a nice cut right as he got to the line of scrimmage to make some positive yardage.
Coming in for Lorain, Dave Zabo. Coming out will be J.C. Thomas. Put in an extra defensive back. 3rd down and 4. They give up the middle to Parker. Spin move, gets inside the 35 to the 34-yard line, and has the first down. Chris Chaffee had the tackle along with Jim Reese for the Steelman, but Mike Parker picks up the first down.
And that's a key first down, because now they're in 4-down territory. Now they don't need to punt the football, and they have 4 chances to make 10 yards.
And even though he has not kicked a field goal yet this year, Manny Santana, their place kicker, who is also the goalie on the Admiral King soccer team, was kicking very well tonight in practice earlier this evening.
Well, if they don't make a first down here, they're going to have a very long field goal.
Yes, they will. All right, the Admirals come out. They've got Jason Cumberledge tight to the left on first down. Here's the pitch to O'Neal around his right side. Breaks the tackle. He'll go down at the 31-yard line. Broke away in the backfield, but Jamie Godman puts him down at the 31. Actually, they're going to spot him down at the 32. Only give him a gain of 2, 2nd down and 8.
Right now they have a 49-yard field goal.
William Noble comes in now at the nose tackle for Lorain. Dave Zabo comes out. 2nd down and 8. Zimmerman on to give to Parker. Noble was there, hit him first, but Parker is still able to drag him and another Steelman down close to the 30-yard line. So he turned a 2-yard loss into a 1-yard gain, into close to a 2-yard gain.
And that was really a great defensive adjustment there, Bob. They've been playing the 4-4. They came in over the center. They miscommunicated their blocking scheme, and he came free into the backfield. He almost took the handoff.
Yes, he did. 3rd down and about 5 to go for the first down, just shy of the 30-yard line of the Steelman for the Admirals. Cumberledge will be tight to the right. Lopez will be wide to the left. Barnett will be a slot left. Backs are in the eye. Zimmerman, the give to O'Neal. O'Neal tripped up in the backfield, manages to keep his balance, run across the 30 down to about the 27-yard line, but will be shy of the first down. Desmond Mitchell and Dan Ulinchny have the tackle for the Steelmen.
This could be an interesting call.
4th down and about 2.5 to go, close to 3 for a first down. They have to get the ball across the stripe at the 25-yard line. The ball is resting on the 27. They get it right to the 24. They've got the first down. Clock is running. We got a very quickly played second period. We're already down to 4:07 to go in the quarter.
And now we get a timeout.
An official's timeout momentarily as we have an equipment problem for one of the Steelmen. There were 2 games played yesterday in the MAC 8 conference. Beechwood defeated Columbia 43-13. Raiders still winless on the season. And Richmond Heights, which hadn't won in I'm not sure how long, has already won 4 games this year. And they defeated Cuyahoga Heights last night 34-6. That's good news for Richmond Heights. No one likes to see a team go through that long of a losing streak.
I think Parma won their first game in a long time last night as well.
They might have, yeah.
I think they won for the first time in 23 games or something like that.
On 4th down and less than on about 3, they give up the middle to Mike Parker, and Parker is inside the 25 down to the 20-yard line and a first down. Nice run by Mike Parker.
That quick trapper, quick hitter play right up the middle, and they blocked it very well. And Mike Parker runs pretty well with the football.
Yes, he does. 1st and 10 for the Admirals at the Lorain 20-yard line. Lopez will be wide to the left. Barnett will be a slot left. Here's the pitch to O'Neal around the left side. Hit in the backfield and will go down for a loss back at the 24-yard line. Desmond Mitchell and Harris Daniels on the tackle for the Steelmen. Desmond Mitchell had excellent penetration that time.
Certainly did. That was defense exceptionally well.
Loss of 4. 2nd down, 14. Nimick will be wide to the left. Barnett will be a slot back left. Backs are in the eye. Fake to O'Neal. Zimmerman to throw. Right side. The pass is incomplete. Intended for Barnett at about the 11-yard line. It was just a little bit overthrown. Harris Daniels and Tony Sharp were in the area for the coverage. Barnett had to leave his feet that time and try to make an over-the-shoulder grab of that pass.
He's just not getting his feet set and throwing the ball real well. He needs to get a completion and calm himself down. He has a good arm.
3rd down and 14 from the 24. I formation. Fake handoff. Zimmerman to throw. Over the middle. Pass off the hands of Noble and incomplete. Down at the 15-yard line. The deep back was Tony Sharp. He went for the deflection and couldn't come up with the interception down at the 3-yard line.
He has people open, Bob. He's not following through and throwing the football.
4th and 14, and the Admirals are going to talk about it. 3:05 to play in the first half. No score. We'll be right back. Santana's going to come on. He's going to try the 42-yarder. Almost a straight kick. Rodriguez will hold. Good snap. Ball is down. The kick is up, and it's going to be short. It hit right at the goal line. It was on line, but it was right at the goal line, so it fell, just about a half a yard to a yard short. So Lorain bites the bullet, and they'll take over on downs, and the big play was that 4-yard loss that Desmond Mitchell had on first down on O'Brien O'Neal.
Yes, it was. That set the tone. They had to throw the ball, and they had incomplete passes, and had to try a field goal that was, I think, a little bit out of his range.
So we've had a defensive battle here at George Daniel in the first half. Rosario will be out wide to the left. Godman will be a wingback right. 1st and 10 for the Steelmen at their 20. Eye in the backfield. Godman coming in motion now to the left. Klingshirn, the give to Sharp, trying to turn the corner. Gakes one tackle at the 20 to the 25 and goes out of bounds at the 26-yard line. He managed to break the one tackle by Malcolm Barnett, got around the end, and then Eric Koski threw him out of bounds.
Well, he did 2 positive things there. He gained yards, and he got the clock stopped.
That's right.
Which both are important in this situation.
2:55 remaining to play in the first half. No score. Gain of 6, 2nd down and 4, just outside the 25-yard line. Rector will be wide to the left. Godman a wing back to the right. Chaffee tight right. There's the pitch to Sharp. Cuts inside, a block that time. Sharp will go down close to the 30-yard line. He will be close to a first down. On the stop that time was Brian Smith. So the officials will stop the clock and take a look to see if he picked up the first down or not. Going to be just shy. They spotted the ball just shy of the stripe at the 30. So 3rd down and inches for the first down. Rosario will come in with the play. And the clock will start once again. Steelmen have their full complement of timeouts. Chaffee will be tight to the right. Godman a wingback right. Rosario wide left. On the keeper, this is Klingshirn, and Klingshirn will have the first down across the 30, up close to the 31, near the 32-yard line. Koski had the tackle along with Glick.
And I think they can go deep on the right cornerback. He is up way too tight for this kind of situation. He has no help behind him, and he's going to get beat deep.
1st and 10 from the 32-yard line.
If they choose to throw it.
Out wide to the left will be Rosario. Wing back to the right will be Godman. Backs are in the eye, down to 2:10 in the half. Klingshirn back to throw. Looking, fires right side. It is caught by Chaffee, the tight end. He goes out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Eric Koski and Malcolm Barnett knock him out of bounds.
Young man's having a good game for his first start.
Yes, he is. Coming into tonight's ball game, Klingshirn 7 of 14, 86 yards. No TDs. He's been picked off once. That happened against Midview last week in the second half. Gain of about 6, 2nd down and 4. Godman will be a flanker to the right. Chaffee will be tight left. Rosario splits wide right. Backs are in the eye. Back to throw, Klingshirn. Moves up in the pocket. Gonna run. Gets hit. Keeps his feet. Gets across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Ends up picking up some yardage as Brian Colvin had the tackle, and the Steelmen are going to take a timeout. Minute 47 remaining in the first half. No score. We'll be right back to you that I don't think, at least so far in the game, and I hope I don't jinx him now, but Adam Klingshirn hasn't made a bad decision yet.
No, he's played a very sound football game. Done the right things with the football, thrown the ball very well. When he was trapped back there, he broke containment, made positive yardage that time.
3rd down and a yard to go, just across the 41-yard line of the Steelmen. Godman in motion to the left. The give is to the fullback. Big hole for Jim Reese, and he's across the 40 to the 45-yard line and has the first down, where Marty Rodriguez and Corey Noble make the tackle.
You know, Bob, that's the 3rd time now they've done that. They've motioned to the wide side, come back with the fullback to the short side, and they've had a big play every time.
Steelmen are going to go without a huddle. 1st and 10 from their 45-yard line. Clock is running, a minute 40 to play in the first half. Eye in the backfield, Rosario wide to the left. Godman flanks right, back to throw. Klingshirn moves up in the pocket, gets hit, and gets sacked. Back at the 41-yard line, Tyson Greenhill, O'Brien O'Neill, and Michael Parker all in on the tackle for the Admirals, and the Steelmen will take their 2nd timeout with a minute 21 remaining to go in the first half.
A dumb thing because they're at the wrong end of the field, and Admiral King could get a quick score.
2nd down and 15. Klingshirn back to throw, trying to set the screen. Gets it to Sharp, and he dropped the ball. He had Desmond Mitchell as center right next to him, and as Tony tried to turn around and run upfield with the football, he just dropped it.
It was a well-conceived play. They had blockers set up, and he just started to run a little bit too soon.
3rd and 15. Even though they have the incomplete pass and they don't have to go to the line right away, the Steelmen are going without a huddle. Rosario wide left, Godman flanked right, backs are in the eye. Klingshirn back to throw. Looks, tries to set the screen up, and it was almost intercepted by Marty Rodriguez at the 45-yard line. That time he threw it behind Tony Sharp. I think Sharp might have gotten too far out on the pattern for the screen pass that time.
That's the 2nd interception for a touchdown that Admiral King has dropped.
Yep. So 4th down and 15 in a punting situation. Toothman will be back to punt.
You jinxed him, but he overcame your jinx.
Yes.
Toby Toothman in punt formation for the
Corey Noble back in single safety at the 30-yard line. Low snap this time. Not much of a rush. Gets the kick away. Heads it over toward the right sideline. Takes a Lorain bounce, and the ball is knocked down at the 26-yard line. Joe Rosario downing it for the Steelmen. So with 1:05 remaining to go in the first half and 2 timeouts remaining from their own 26-yard line, we'll see what Tom Ilsisko decides he wants to do with the football here.
I'd be a little leery with the way they've been throwing the ball to put it up in the air too much. That quarterback just, his mechanics right now are not sharp.
1st and 10 for the Admirals. Ball actually spotted closer to the 27-yard line. You got the ends are in tight. Keeper by Zimmerman. Zimmerman runs the ball forward to the 30-yard line. Gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. Whitaker and Nettles had the tackle, the 2 inside tackles for the Steelmen.
I believe they're just going to run it out, Bob.
We're down to 30 seconds remaining in the first half.
Maybe he'll air one out right here, but it didn't look like we're going to sneak on 1st down. You probably aren't going to throw it deep on 2nd.
Although they do put Noble out wide to the left, to the right, and Barnett a slot right this time. Zimmerman, the handoff to Parker. Parker spin move, breaks 1 tackle, loses the football, and it's rolling down, and it's grabbed by Lorain at the 39-yard line. 13 seconds left. Parker that time maybe tried to do a little bit too much. The ball squirted out of his hands, rolled about another 5 or 6 yards, and Dan Ulichny, 3rd time he's been around the ball tonight for a big play. He's got the 2 turnovers on the interception and the fumble recovery, and Lorain has it at the 39-yard line. They called timeout, but the clock is running. Now they call it again. They came up to the official. They asked for the timeout, and the official just said to him, sorry, I forgot, or he didn't see it, or whatever. But as soon as they got control of the ball, they asked for the timeout. Now, I don't know, maybe the official isn't allowed to give him the timeout until he actually starts the clock again.
Well, I think he can ask for timeout right away. You don't have to start the clock to ask for a timeout.
Because I remember, because I mentioned it. They went right up to him and said, timeout, timeout.
They should put the seconds back on the clock.
They lost 4 seconds because he did start the clock, though. So, but the other problem is now they've got to go to a sideline play because they can't stop the clock because that was their 3rd timeout. So we're down now to a situation where they need to get about maybe 15 to 20 yards to give Ulichny a shot at it, but they've got to run a sideline pattern to get the ball out of bounds so they can get the field goal unit on. Because they couldn't ask him to try it from here. That's too far out. Going wide out to the left will be Godman. Also wide to the left, Rosario. I formation. Klingshirn back to throw. Looking. Throws over the middle. It is intercepted. No, they're going to call it a trap. Marty Rodriguez picked it off. He's still running with the ball. He's finally brought down at the 30, but I believe they're going to call that an incomplete pass.
Well, I think he caught the ball, but he caught it on the ground, so you're down right there.
Well, the official it looked like he was going like that. Not that he was stopping the clock, but he was signaling incomplete. Now we're going to see what they say. They're bringing this back, obviously. The run doesn't count by Rodriguez, but does the interception. No, it's an incomplete pass. So Lorain has 3 seconds to go Hail Mary. I think they were trying to set that up on the previous play, but the play was covered, so Klingshirn tried to do something over the middle, threw his receiver, and Rodriguez trying for the diving interception, but it was ruled incomplete, and Marty just found out about it, and he's not happy.
I thought he caught it.
I thought he had it first, but I saw the official immediately start signaling incomplete.
There's no way he can get up and run with that ball.
No.
He certainly did. This is not the pros, ladies and gentlemen, but it certainly looked like he caught it.
All right, with 3 seconds left, here's the pitch to Sharp on the halfback option. He's throwing long, and it is knocked down. He was trying to get Godman. Godman was open on the play, but Brian Lopez knocked the ball down at the 15-yard line. So we have played 1 half of football, and we are right where we were when we started this thing just about an hour ago. At halftime, it's Admiral King nothing and Lorain nothing. We'll be back to talk about the first half. We'll get some halftime. Teed up at the 40. Admiral's going left to right in the third quarter. Admiral's in all white, the Steelmen in the black jerseys and the white pants. We're scoreless as Santana approaches the ball, and here's the kickoff for the second half. Drills it to the left side, grabbed down there by Toothman at the 6, to the 10, up the middle of the 15. Toothman hit and dropped at the 16-yard line on a hard tackle by the Admirals' Brian Colvin.
Nice play. Got down the field very well, wrapped him up. Very good football play.
So the Steelmen not getting quite the field position they had hoped. This actually might be the worst starting field position they've had in the ball game from the 16-yard line.
Not where you want to start the second half.
Adam Klingshirn still in the game at quarterback for Lorain. Rosario will split wide to the left. Godman will be a wingback to the right. Chaffee will be tight right. Backs are in the eye. Godman will now come in motion to the left. Now comes back in motion to the right long snap count on first down. Here's the pitch to Sharp around the end. Sharp hit in the backfield, and he's going to be grabbed down for a loss back near the 11-12 yard line. Mike Parker, who did it offensively for the Admirals in the first half, makes the tackle defensively for Admiral King.
And that's not the way you want to start your first play.
Loss on the play between 4 and 5. The way the sticks are located, it looks closer to 5 yards, so we'll call it 2nd and 15. Ball back closer to the 11-yard line.
You know, walking around in the field before the game, Bob, they really keep this field in great shape. The people that work on this field really do a fine job.
Especially with all the rain we've had the last 2 Fridays.
Absolutely. It's wonderful condition.
2nd down and 15. Godman coming in motion to the left. Klingshirn back to throw. Under a rush. He is hit. He is dropped back at the 3-yard line. Parker was there. He was helped out by Chavinsky.
And we have 2 Admirals down.
In the end zone. It was a tremendous rush that time by Admiral King. And I think the 2 Admirals who were down in the end zone may have run into each other.
I think they did. There were enough of them back there.
Both down. And I have not seen any numbers, so I don't know who either are. Now, one of them is up to a sitting position, but the other is laying on his belly, face down in the end zone. Now they roll him over onto his back. That's Brian Colvin, number 33. He's also the backup tailback for the Admirals. The other player, again, I cannot see his number because he's blocked from my view right now, but they do have him in a sitting position. A tremendous pass rush by the Admirals on that play. They had at least 4 or 5 people in the backfield that time.
Sally, please report to the press box. Chris Sally, please.
And I do think you're right. I think they ran into each other.
Yeah. But both are up and walking off the field under their own power. 3rd down, 23 from the 3-yard line of the Steelman. Klingshirn has Rector out wide to the right. The give is to Sharp. Sharp is hit down near the line of scrimmage. He may have lost a yard back to the 2. We'll see at the spot. In on the tackle that time was Chris Zarinsky. Tyson Greenhill was also there. No gain, 4th and 23 from the 3. And now, Toby Toothman is going to be pinned back at the end line. So he's not going to have the luxury that time of having Ulinchny protecting behind him.
He doesn't have any room.
He is standing almost right on the goal line. Of course, he steps on the goal line. That's a safety. Low snap, bounces to him, but he gets the kick away. End-over-end kick. Will hit at the 35. Bounces by Noble. He runs it down at his own 49 to the 45 and out of bounds near the Lorain 40-yard line.
What a great job fielding that ball and getting it out of there. 48-yard punt.
I'll tell you, Don, it was almost as if the center, and I won't mention the young man's name, but it was almost as if the center was so worried about snapping it over his head, he literally threw him a ground ball.
Well, we've seen a couple bounce and a couple fly, and I'm sure that's why they have that other punt formation.
And that snap almost didn't even get to him.
From that spot, Bob, that's a tremendous punt.
I'll agree with you. 1st and 10 for the Admirals. Their first possession of the second half at the Lorain 40-yard line. Zimmerman, the give to Parker. Parker hit at the line, bounces off of one tackler, and will get maybe just inside the 40-yard line. Steelman obviously made a few corrections at halftime. Reese was there along with Whitaker.
And I'll tell you why he fumbled earlier. He swings the ball when he runs with it. He has it down low and swings it.
And it's 2nd down and 10. They've just announced the Elyria Vermilion halftime score 14-0 to the crowd. And surprisingly, not much of a reaction to it. 2nd down and 10. They're 2 involved in this one. Zimmerman to throw. Pumps once, twice, hit, sacked.
And also, I don't think Elyria is a very popular school with Lorain.
Yes. Rocky Nettles on the sack for the Steelman. The loss is 5 back to the 45-yard line. 3rd down and 15. Zimmerman was looking over the middle. He threw one pump fake and never had a chance to do anything else.
He threw one pump fake and was decked.
Yes. 3rd and 15. Lopez will be wide to the left. Nimick will be wide right. Barnett will be a slot back to the right. Backs are in the eye. Fake the draw, trying to set up the screen. Here it is to Colvin. Colvin, 45, 40. Colvin to the 35-yard line, will be shy of the first down by about 5 yards. Gain of 10 on the screen pass. That'll bring up 4th down and 5. But I think you could consider them in 4-down territory now to probably go for it on 4th down.
Well, I don't know. The way their defense is playing, I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to pin them deep with a punt.
Of course, also the way the defense have been playing, Tom Ilsisko might think this is his one shot.
Yeah, with the way Lorain's defense is playing.
Yes.
I'd hate to give up this field position right here.
4th down and 5 from the 35 of the Steelmen. Noble out wide to the left. The fake handoff. Here's the pitch to Colvin around his end. 35. That's it. The Steelmen stopped it on 4th down. They faked to Parker. They pitched to Colvin around his right end. He just ran out of real estate. Daniels was there. Desmond Smith was there for Lorain defensively. He actually lost a yard back to the 36-yard line. It is 1st and 10 for Lorain.
And there's a 33-yard swing in field position.
That's right. We'll see what kind of a swing in momentum it is now. 7:20 remaining to play, 3rd quarter. No score between the Admirals and the Steelmen. 1st and 10 for Lorain at their own 36-yard line. Rosario will be split wide to the right. Chaffee will be tight to the left. And the Steelmen didn't have 10 men on the line. The Steelmen going to be forced to take the timeout? Maybe not. It's going to be the officials' timeout. Not a charge timeout to the team. It's going to be an official timeout. Now they're going to charge it to the Steelmen, so we'll take the timeout. And Lorain has to spend a timeout because they didn't have enough men on the field. That may hurt them later in the game. 1st and 10 from their 36-yard line. I formation in the backfield. On 1st down, they give to Reese over the left side of the line, and Reese will get 3 or 4 up near the 39-yard line.
That's the same play they've normally been running with motion, but they still had pretty good success with it.
Smith and Greenhill on the tackle. Also, Tyson Greenhill's been on a number of tackles for the Admirals tonight.
Well, again, I hate to reiterate, but both teams have played excellent defense to this point.
Yes, they have. Gain of about 3 for Reese. 2nd down and 7. Rector will split wide to the right. Godman will be a wingback right. Chaffee will be tight to the left. Backs are in the eye. 2nd down and 7. Klingshirn straight back to throw. Sets up the screen. Gets it to Reese at the 41. He'll go forward to the 43-yard line. Gain of about 4 more. That will bring up 3rd down and 3 for the 1st down.
We've seen a lot of screens in this ball game.
Yes, we have. And you notice how most of the screens these days seem to go toward the middle of the field. Used to be when you throw a screen pass, you'd kind of flare it out into one flat or the other, but now it seems to be going more toward the middle.
We've seen that tonight. We've also seen them in the flat where they're almost picked off for touchdowns. They're a little safer in the middle. They're a little easier to read, however.
3rd down and 3. Godman a wingback right. Rosario wide left. Quick throw for Rosario. Makes a diving catch of the football at the 48-yard line. Klingshirn's pass is complete. Did he pick up the 1st down? It is ruled he just did get the 1st down at the 47-yard line of Lorain. They knew how much yardage they needed, and Klingshirn got the ball to Rosario for it. Threw it low, so he had to go to his knees.
But they converted the 1st down.
That's the important thing. They keep the drive alive. 5:25 to go, 3rd quarter, no score. Rector will split wide to the right. Godman will be a wingback right. Chaffee is tight to the left. Backs are in the eye. Godman will come in motion to the left. Klingshirn on the give to Sharp. Up the middle, Sharp hits up near the 49-yard line. So a gain of about 2. Parker was in on the tackle for the Admirals. Tony Sharp has had some hard runs tonight. Not a lot of yardage there, but he's hit hard from that tailback
position. Yes, he does. And I think, again, they have better success when they run a motion away from the play than motion towards the play.
Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Steelmen on their own 49-yard line. Godman will be a wing back to the right. Rosario will split 7 to the left. Chaffee is tight. Right backs are in the eye. Klingshirn looks over the Admiral King defense. Two-step drop back. Now rolls left. Going to run 50, 49, 48 of the Admirals. Gain of about 3 more. That will bring up 3rd down and about 6 to go for the first down.
He wanted to hit him on a quick slant, and I don't know why he didn't throw the ball.
Yeah.
He made some positive yardage, which is what the quarterback needs to do. Get the ball back to the line of scrimmage, go back to the huddle if you don't have it, and let's go with the next play.
Ball is just outside or just inside the 49, almost to the 48-yard line. So we'll call it 3rd and 6. Have officials calling timeout momentarily.
Have a helmet problem.
Yep. Looks like Joe Rosario's getting his helmet attended to. No, it wasn't, because Rosario just came in off the field. Rector will come out. Might be Adam Klingshirn, the quarterback. It was. 3rd down and 6. Spielman at the Admiral 49-yard line. Chaffee tight right, Godman a wingback right. Rosario wide left, backs are in the eye. Klingshirn back to throw. Fakes the quick pop. Sets up deep. Throws over the middle. Ball is batted up in the air and almost intercepted twice. It first was deflected by Marty Rodriguez, and then Malcolm Barnett went for the dive and couldn't quite come up with the intercepted pass.
That's twice Rodriguez has been around that ball.
They've just made mention that in the 3rd quarter, Vermillion has gotten on the board, and it's now 14-7, Elyria leading the Sailors. 4th down and 6, and Tufin will be back to punt. Low snap. Here comes the rush. He gets it away. Good kick. Noble backed up to his 15.
Oh.
Up the middle to the 20. He breaks a tackle. 25. Flag on the play. 30. 35. Left sideline. 40. 45. Still on his feet. 45. Ironbine forced out of bounds. Now we'll see what the flag is about.
And there should have been a flag on the 45-yard line. There was a blatant punch thrown right in front of the official.
I don't see a flag down around that area, though.
I couldn't believe they didn't throw one down here. No, they didn't throw it, but I couldn't believe they didn't.
We've got a clip on the Admirals so the return by Noble is negated, but still is a nice run back.
Yeah, it was an excellent run back. Maybe the clip made it a good run back, but
yes,
he does a good job when he gets his hands on the football.
Yes, he does. So the penalty will be marked off from the point of the foul. So we'll see where the Admirals will put it in possession. Looks like they're going to spot the ball at the 10, 11, 12.
About a 40-yard penalty.
Yep. So now the Admirals start in the shadow of their own end zone from the 12-yard line, 1st and 10. And the field position's beginning to turn a little bit now more toward Lorain's favor in the 3rd quarter.
And in this half, like in the first half, they've hurt themselves. They didn't have 2 people back to catch the punt, and then they went for it on 4th down, and now they penalize themselves again.
1st down, they give in the backfield to let's see, that's O'Brien O'Neill that time. And O'Neill is hit for a loss back at the 9. 2nd down and 13. 2:55 remaining, 3rd quarter, no score.
This has been another fast quarter, Mr. Karlovic.
I know it has. Noble wide left. Nimick and Barnett to the right. Fake the pitch. Throw over the middle for Noble. Incomplete at the 25-yard line. Zimmerman got the ball out there. Noble got a hand on it, but Daniel Lynchley knocked him off the ball once again.
Daniel Lynchley almost had his 2nd interception.
Yep. Bring up a 3rd down and 9, or a 3rd down and 13 from the 9-yard line for the Admirals. Now that time Zimmerman had a nice drop back, and it seemed as if he had a fairly decent throw over the middle that time. Just got a little too high in the air.
Yeah, he threw it a little too high and a little behind him.
3rd and 13. Zimmerman back to throw, looks, fires long down the right sideline, and it's incomplete at the 35-yard line. Trying to hit Chris Zirinsky on the deep pattern at the 35, and it was just overthrown as Zirinsky went for the over-the-shoulder catch. Dave Szabo had the coverage. Jamie Godman was also coming over to help.
I think that's the best pass he's thrown this evening.
I do, too.
That was pretty well on the money, and the receiver had a chance. It was a tough catch, but he had a chance.
Although it was close enough to the sideline that even if he had been able to catch the ball, it would have been interesting to see if he could have kept that 1 foot in bounds. Now Zimmerman punting from his own end zone. Good snap. Here's the rush. The kick is away, and he drills another one. Godman going back, and calls for the fair catch at the 47-yard line of Lorain, and we've got a penalty on the play. We may be that Godman did not make a fair catch signal correctly, and that's what it's going to be. When you're making a fair catch signal, you have to lift the hand, you have to lift your arm above your head and make a definite swinging motion back and forward. Godman kind of, as he was backpedaling, was like he was waving to the official. So we'll see what all this is going to be about now.
We've seen some excellent punting here this evening.
Yes, we have. We don't want to take anything away from what Zimmerman just did, because Tufman had to kick from his own end zone and kicked a 48-yarder. That time, with the spot of the ball being the 9-yard line, he kicked it all the way out to the 48-yard line, or 47-yard line of the Steelman. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Steelman. They decline the penalty.
Well, he's going to have a hard time duplicating a kick like that. So.
Leave it up to the defense, but the Steelman starting in excellent field position once again. Definitely field position has been more in favor of the Steelman here in the third quarter.
Well, at least the end of the third quarter. Admiral King had it made, and they let themselves squander it away.
On first down. Movement in the line. Here's the pitch to Sharp around the right end. 50, 45, 44, 40, make that the 48-yard line. So across the 50 to about the 48. Gain of 5 yards by Sharp. 2nd down and 5. Tyson Greenhill had the tackle for the Admirals.
Nice run on first down.
And that time they flanked Godman out instead of have him go in motion to get him out there in front of the sweep. Godman again will be a flanker to the right. Rosario splits wide left. Backs are in the eye. 2nd down and 5 from the Admiral 48-yard line. Klingshirn straight back to throw. Looking. Flares it out to Sharp. He is hit at the 46, down at the 46. Nice tackle by Marty Rodriguez, because if Sharp had broken away from Rodriguez, he had a lot of running room down the near left sideline.
I thought Marty was going to go for the ball again, and he had a chance to take that one back as well. He's around the ball a lot.
But, you know, he may have been afraid if he misses the ball, he's going to have a big gainer.
Yeah, that's what happened, too.
That'll bring up a 3rd down and 3 for the Steelman at the 46-yard line. They got to get it to the 43 of the Admirals for the 1st down. High in the backfield. Here's the give to the fullback. Tufman, 40, 35, 33-yard line, 1st down. Toby Tufman. Corey Noble made the tackle in the backfield. Chris Chaffee threw a nice block there to help spring him. That's only Tufman's 2nd carry of the night from the fullback position. And he's had 2 nice carries on 2 attempts.
Yes, he has.
1 minute remaining. Clock was supposed to start. It hasn't. There it goes. Backs are in the eye. 1st and 10. Klingshirn. The give to the fullback. And Tufman this time doesn't have anywhere to go. Koski, O'Neill, and Chavinsky were all on the tackle. In fact, he'll lose a yard back to the 45-yard line. 2nd down and 11.
You know, that one time I was at a Leary Catholic game and that happened. Leary Catholic had run a play about 10 times for great yards. They ran one, they lost, and the fans got on the coaches about, why are you calling that dumb play? You know, Once in a while, the defense is going to stop a play. But basically, that's been a good play for their fullback this evening.
Spotted the ball on the left hash mark at the 35-yard line. 2nd down and 11 for the Steelmen. I formation. Godman flanked to the left. Rosario splits wide right. The fake to Toothman, the keeper by Klingshirn, turns the corner 30, 25, down to the 23-yard line. Should have the first down. Mark Parker, Corey Noble on the tackle for the Admirals.
Great fake that time by the quarterback. And Mr. Karlovic was right on that one as opposed to his first half call. He was right on that one and knew who had the football.
And that ends the third quarter. After 3 periods, the Steelmen nothing, the Admirals nothing. We'll be right back. Deepest penetration of the night to the Admiral King 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for Lorain after the fine run by Adam Klingshirn, the quarterback for the Steelmen.
I think the fake was even better than the run.
I agree with you.
He really set that up well, brought that ball out of there, and was down the sideline.
1st and 10. Toothman stays in the game at fullback. Meanwhile, Rosario will split wide to the left. Gladman a flanker to the right. From the eye, the give to Toothman over the left side of the line, and the Toothman will get maybe a yard.
Back on the play by 33, Brian Coleman.
Yard at best.
62.
Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. 11:45 to go in regulation.
You average that play out with the other fullback as well, and they've had pretty good yards in that play.
But they're getting into Daniel Lynchny's range now. 2nd down and 9. Godman again a flanker to the right. Rosario splits left. Backs are in the eye. Klingshirn back to throw. Pump fake. Rolls right. Hit. Dropped. Big tackle by Ken Savinsky. His 2nd sack of the night.
They tried to set up the stop-and-go pattern because they've hit that a couple times, and the halfback didn't buy it, and they had a good rush on.
Losses back to the 32-yard line. That will bring up a 3rd down and 19 as they have to get to the 13 for the first down.
Well, if they get part of it, they can try a field goal.
Yep. Godman will be a flanker right. Rosario splits to the left. Chaffee tight right. Backs are in the eye. Klingshirn straight back to throw. Trying to set the screen pass up. Gets it to Sharp, and Parker is right on him. He tries to lateral the ball off. I don't know if they blew the whistle dead or not. Now we'll see what they're going to say. The Admirals have the ball. Marty Rodriguez has it, but I think they're going to rule the whistle blue, even though I didn't hear a whistle. No gain on the play. 4th down and 19.
With the headsets on, it's a little harder to hear the whistle.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't hear it either, but I'll give the officials the benefit of the doubt, and I don't see much argument from the Admiral King players.
So that was a completed pass for no gain. 4th down and 19 from the 32, and the Steelmen are going for it.
And that screenplay was played exactly, I mean, you couldn't do it any better unless you intercepted it.
Flank to the right is Godman. Rosario splits left. Back to throw Klingshirn. Has time. Throws over the middle. Rosario can't make the reception at the 15-yard line. Thrown a little bit behind him. Malcolm Barnett had the coverage along with Brian Lopez. Malcolm Barnett almost grabbed the interception. But as it turns out for the Admirals, it's almost better he didn't, because they'll take over on downs out at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, that's the one the safety has to remind the guys, knock it down on 4th down, because they would have lost approximately 20-some yards.
So the sack by Savinsky, the big play on that series, takes the Steelmen out of field goal range. And we're still scoreless with 9:41 remaining to go in the regulation time. 1st down for the Admirals. From the eye, the give is to O'Neal. O'Neal to the 35, 40, 42, near the 43-yard line, where Dan Ulinchny made the tackle for the Steelmen. He will be close to a 1st down, and that is the first time tonight that they have come close to breaking O'Brien O'Neal open.
Yeah, one step
game
there, and I think he was down the sideline.
Going to bring the chains out for a 1st down. And they get the first down by about half the length of the football.
And again, the field position is going to swing because of the sack.
That's right. 1st and 10 for the Admirals at their own 43-yard line. Noble will be wide to the right. Zarinsky will be the slot back to the right. Cumberledge tight left. The give to O'Neill, 45, 50, breaks a tackle into Lorain territory. Gain of 9 to the 48-yard line. Ulichny and Godman come up with the tackle, and Jeff Whitaker comes up limping for Lorain. Gain of 9, 2nd down and 1.
Isn't it amazing how momentum swings with one play?
That's right. Nimick, excuse me, will be wide to the right. Zarinsky in the slot. Zimmerman the give to O'Neill again. O'Neill diving his way through, gets the first down at the 44-yard line. Jim Reese had the tackle, helped out by Desmond Mitchell. 1st and 10 for the Admirals at the Lorain 44-yard line.
Has Admiral King completed a pass this half?
I don't believe so. And they haven't attempted too many in the second half as well.
Well, they threw a couple down here in that one series.
Yep. 1st and 10 Admirals, 44-yard line of the Steelmen. Still going with the slot to the left formation. They give to O'Neill again, hit in the backfield, breaks a tackle, fights his way forward near the 42-yard line. Coming through that time for Lorain was
number 35.
Number 35. Okay. That was J.C. Thomas, I believe.
Came through clean.
Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Lopez and Zarinsky wide left. The give to Parker. Parker at the 41. Parker not going anywhere that time. Zimmerman and Parker almost missed each other on the handoff.
Yes, they did. That's the second. That's in the first half was with the tailback, but that time, as you so clearly saw, they almost missed that handoff.
No gain on the play. 3rd down and 7. Richard Greer is a third quarter score for us. Richard.
In the third quarter, it's Elyria 21, Vermilion 7. Midview is leading Sandusky 7-3 at the half. American League Baseball, Boston 2, Toronto nothing in the 6th. It's San Diego and Cincinnati locked at 1 in the 7th, and the New York Mets 4, Chicago nothing, the bottom of the 6th, and finally St. Louis 1, Pittsburgh nothing in the top of the 3rd inning.
A shovel pass by Zimmerman that time to his tailback, O'Brien O'Neill. No gain on the play. That will bring up 4th down and 7. Actually, he may have lost a yard there.
I think he did lose a yard.
I think he did too, back to the 42-yard line. 4th down and 8. Midview is leading Sandusky at the half. Good night, Nurse.
Now, good defense, Midview.
4th down. Zimmerman will try to pin the Steelmen back deep in their territory. Good snap. Bit of a rush on. The kick is away. End over end kick. Godman's going to watch this one bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
I don't understand there why he doesn't. He has this whole field to work with. Why he doesn't kick to this corner over here? He has too strong a leg to kick the ball from there.
1st and 10 for Lorain from the 20-yard line. That time's one of those times when you almost wish you almost hit the ball.
Well, you need to. I mean, he's on the hash mark. He has the whole field to work with. Try to kick it to the, the corner on the other side.
Yeah, they call it that pooch kick, right?
Well, I mean, the distance is greater over there. Mm-hmm. You have the angle. The distance is greater, and he has a chance to put it out on the 1 or 2 yard line.
1st and 10 for the Steelmen.
Inside the 10 anyhow. From
their 20-yard line, from the eye, they give to Sharp. Sharp up the middle, runs up near the 25-yard line. Be a gain of just about 5 yards. Brian Lopez and Tyson Greenhill on the tackle. 2nd down and 5. We're down to 6 minutes remaining to play in regulation. We are still tied 0-0. And overtime may be becoming more and more a possibility. Already this year in the state, we've had one game go 7 overtimes and another game go 6 overtimes.
Can you imagine 7 overtimes?
Godman a flanker right. Rosario splits wide left. 2nd down and 5 from the 25. Klingshirn back to throw. Looking, pump fake, throws over the middle, almost intercepted. In fact, it probably would have been, but that time Koski and Rodriguez
knocked
ran
each other
into
off.
each other.
Yes, they did. That's why you have to talk to each other.
I think Eric Koski hit the interception, and Rodriguez came over and knocked him off the ball.
Well, I think either one of them had it. Now, he saw the Admiral King quarterback dump one, so he said, well, I can try that too.
3rd down and 5.
That was almost disaster.
Godman will be a flanker to the right. Rosario splits wide left. Choppy tight right backs are in the eye. Klingshirn. Long count. Movement in the line by the Steelman. The pitch to Sharp. Sharp gets across the 30 to the 31 near the 32-yard line. That would be enough for the first down, but this one's coming back. I think Jamie Godman jumped just a touch before the snap. Illegal motion on the Steelman. 5-yard penalty, bring the ball back to the original line of scrimmage at the 20.
And a big cheer from the other side of the stadium.
And bring up a 3rd down and 10 now for Lorain. Last year was a high-scoring affair that saw the Admirals eke out a 26-21 victory. This year it's been the exact opposite. Defense, and you almost wonder what it's going to take when these last 5.5 minutes to get a score, or do we go to the overtime session?
Well, I think this next play could play a big part of it. 3rd and 10, he makes a bad decision here, and Admiral King has great field position.
Jason Linkus will be coming in with the play from the bench for
I don't know
Lorain.
what all the discussion's about, Bob. It's very obvious you have to take the penalty because otherwise they have a first down.
That's right.
I don't think the people heard that score.
About the...
I think they just announced the Sandusky score. I'm not sure they heard it.
I think, we got a very good crowd here tonight. It's an absolutely ideal night for football. Couldn't ask for a better night in September. We got a great crowd here. We're almost completely full here on the near side bank. There's not a bad crowd over on the far side as well. 3rd down and 10 from the 20. 5:15 to play in the game. On the option, the give is to Godman. Fumble the ball. Godman fell on it back at the 18. Tyson Greenhill with the hit.
They ran the wingback counter there, and he really didn't have good control of it, and he was hit quickly, and they avoided disaster.
4th down, 12.
And Admiral King still only has one guy back on the punt. And this punter does a good job of punting the ball away from people.
Toothman will be back to punt. Ulinchny will be playing safety near the goal line.
Have you ever seen a punt formation like that, Coach Solomon?
High snap. Good. Good kick again by Toothman. It will hit at the 50, take a bounce to the 45, roll down to the 40, picked up by Noble, and he goes down at the 41. On the tackle, Joe Rosario. Also helping out, Rob Chris. 1st and 10 for Admiral King. Wait a minute, we got a flag on the play. They may have rucked the kicker. And if that's the case, Lorain may have a first down. We're going to talk about it here, see what they're saying.
Holding.
Holding on Lorain.
Second preliminary holding, 16-yard kicking team.
I'd make
Holding
them
on
kick
the
it
kicking
again.
team.
I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah, and they're going to.
And I'd put 2 people back there to catch the football.
4:24 to go.
If you're not going to rush, you don't need them up, all of them up there.
Lorain has been penalized very few times tonight, but this could be a critical one. Because Toothman got off a good punt.
Toothman's gotten off a good punt every time he's had to kick the football. He's had an exceptionally good night, and the one out of the end zone was perhaps as good a punt as I've ever seen in a football game.
Half the distance to the goal line, so the ball will come to the 9-yard line. 4th down and 21. Toothman will stand in the end zone. He's got 3 blockers wedged in front of him. Low snap, gets it up, gets the kick away. Line drive, end over end kick. Hits at the 35, picked up at the 40 by Noble. Noble to the 35. Noble is inside the 30 to the 29-yard line of the Steelmen. So with 4:12 remaining to play in the game, first down and 10 yards to go for the Admirals at the Lorain 29. And that was a big pickup in field position that time.
My.
From their own 41 to the Lorain 29. Nimick will be wide to the left. In the slot left will be Barnett. Backs are in the eye. Lopez wide right. Zimmerman, the give to Parker. Parker up the middle, fights his way down near the 26-yard line for a gain of 3. Whitaker had the stop along with Klickner.
And we're down to 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Second down and 7. Elyria leading Vermilion 21-7 after 3 quarters. We understand that Mike Bird hit Rick Gilmore with a touchdown pass. That is now 6 straight games in which Bird has thrown a touchdown pass for Elyria. Second down and 7. Nimick wide to the left. The handoff to the tailback O'Neill. 25, 24, 23-yard line. Rocky Nettles got him right around the ankles and brought him down because O'Neill was headed right for that right sideline.
It might have been a saving touchdown tackle.
Third down, 4 for the Admirals from the 23-yard line. 2:50 to go. Steelmen want to call a timeout. They'll get it. This is their second. They've only got 1 left. 2:47 remaining. We're scoreless. We'll be right back. Terry King thought it was very important to take it here. Third down and 4 for the Admirals from the 24-yard line of the Steelmen. Lopez will be out wide to the left. Nimick wide right. Barnett in the slot. The give to Parker, the fullback, hit for a loss. Tried to go up the middle. Whitaker was there. Nettles was there. And also in on the stop that time was Jim Reese. Loss of 1, 4th down and 5 for Admiral King. Now the Admirals will take a timeout to talk about it. 2:27 remaining, no score. And we'll be right back. Tana's going to try it again.
Well, I think it's still out of his range, with no discredit to his abilities, but that's a long kick.
This is going to be a 41-yard attempt. He missed from 42 yards. He was just short. Snap, ball down. Kick is up. Line drive kick. It is good!
My apologies.
41 yards out. 2:26 remaining to play in the game. The Admirals 3, Lorain nothing. We'll be right back.
That shows you what I know.
Season couldn't come at a better time for Admiral King.
Oh, my.
And he hit that with authority.
Bobby, he kicked all of that football.
2:26 remaining, and remember, Lorain has already had to spend 2 timeouts, so they've only got 1 left. Sharp, Godman, and Linkus back in triple safety. Santana tees it up at the 40-yard line. Here's the approach and the kick. Hits it high but short. This will be Sharp at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 43-yard line as he was just tripped up
by the kicker,
Manny Santana,
with a game-saving tackle.
Oh, my. But Lorain got the field position they needed on the kickoff. 1st and 10 from their 44-yard line. Coney Sharp with a 34-yard return. Steelman break out of the huddle. Godman will be a flanker right. Rosario splits wide to the left. Backs are in the eye. Klingshirn, quick throw for Godman, has it down the right sideline, still on his feet, goes out of bounds at the 45-yard line of Admiral King, but there's a flag on the play. We'll see what this is about. They're telling him to keep the ball spotted where it's at right now. Going to come back, though. Going to be against the Steelman. Illegal procedure on Lorain will cost him 5. Bring the ball
cost
back.
Him 25.
Yeah. Brings it back to the 39-yard line of Lorain. Also cost him time on the clock, about 16 seconds. First and 15 for the Steelmen at their 39-yard line. And it's been Lorain, which has really been hurt badly by the last 2 penalties.
Oh, my.
Rosario will be wide to the left. Godman will be a wingback right, or wingback left. Chaffee tight right, fake handoff. Klingshire to throw over the middle. Pass is caught by Toothman at the 50. He falls forward to the Admiral King 48-yard line. He'll be about a yard shy of the first down. He threw it in traffic over the middle of the field, but he got it to Toothman. He made a good, sure-handed catch. Down to 1:40 remaining. Second down and about 2. They spotted it back at the 49. Godman a flanker to the right. Rosario split out to the left. From the eye, here's the pitch to Sharp. Sharp running right, dives, has the first down at the 43-yard line, and that will stop the clock momentarily as they get the chains moved. But the Steelmen are going to be ready to run a play without going into the huddle. Clock starts up, 1:22 remaining. Steelmen trail by 3. I formation, Godman a flanker right, Rosario splits left. Klingshire back to throw, under a rush, fires the pass, is caught by Sharp. 40, 39, 38-yard line. How in heaven's name did Klingshire get that ball to him? Oh my, the Steelmen are going to take their last timeout with 1:05 remaining. The gain is to the 38-yard line.
That's threading the needle.
We'll keep it here.
I mean, all there were was a sea of white shirts.
Oh, do
and somehow he put that ball in there.
And Sharp made an over-the-shoulder catch.
Oh, my gosh.
My goodness. That was a gain of 6. Second down and 4. The ball is spotted at the Admiral King 39-yard line.
65 ticks left, Mr. Karlovic.
Obviously, the Steelmen would like to get the touchdown, but definitely they want to get it in Ulinchny's range to at least try and send this game into overtime. But they have to do it now without timeouts.
Yeah, and that could be real tough. And as you said earlier, when they didn't have enough people on the field, that timeout could prove costly.
Godman will be a flanker to the right. Chaffee will be tight right. Rosario splits wide left. Backs are in the eye. Quick throw. Ball batted down at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. Klingshire only took like a 1 or 2 step drop back. And one of the Admirals broke through the line immediately and slapped the ball down. Almost knocked it out of his arm. Third down and 4. So Lorain now has to worry about getting the first down before they do anything else.
Well, they have 2 times to do it.
Yep. Klingshire was just going to try to hit Rosario on a quick little throw to the left side. Now they try it again. They flare it out there, and the ball was batted down at the line of scrimmage again. They went with the same exact play, and again the ball was batted at the line of scrimmage.
Bob, the reason they're going to that is they really have to give that at this point in the game, and it is open.
Yes.
But he has to get back away from the line of scrimmage so he can throw the football.
He's only taking like 1 or 2 steps back.
He really, you need to get at least 3 back so he can step and throw the ball.
Yeah. Lorain is down now to what could be their last offensive play of the game. 1:01 remaining. 4th down and 4. And now Admiral King is going to take a timeout. We'll keep it here. Edmond will be a flanker right. Rosario splits wide left. Backs are in the eye. Klingshire, the pitch to the tailback. And knowing nowhere that time was Tony Sharp as the Admiral stuffed it down. Brian Colvin and Brian Lopez hit him for a loss back at the 40-yard line. The Admirals will take over on downs, 1st and 10.
And Lorain can't stop the clock.
That's right.
All the quarterback has to do is kneel down.
Clock will run. The Admirals will go in the huddle. Zimmerman will take one snap, maybe two, and that's about it. Zimmerman kneels back, bounces down, and then he runs back again. Of course, he's down as soon as the knee touches. I think he just ran back.
He was going back to give the ball to the official.
Yeah. Clock continues to run. What a ball game. These two teams went toe-to-toe. Late in the game, Elyria has the ball, and they've got the 14-point lead. We're down to 3, 2, 1. It is over. Admiral King has pulled it off on a 41-yard field goal by Manny Santana. The final score, Admiral King 3, Lorain nothing. We'll begin our wrap-up after this word from Howell and Son.